Well, it's that time of the week again. Time to go get weighed. This week went pretty well. I stuck to my macros and calories like normal, and I even got a walk or two in, a few walks. So hopefully we're going down again. And according to my scale at home, we will be going down again. But I'm also weighing in with jeans today, so that's a little different than the shorts that I typically wear. I haven't weighed them though, so maybe they're the same, maybe they're equivalent. I wore like khaki shorts, is that what you call them? Mm-hmm. So they're a little bit heavier than your typical like sports shorts. Boy, I say that 10 times fast. Sport shorts. That's not easy. So with all that being said, let's go see how I did this week. My scale at home said 398. So I like that scale better.
You should like that one better. Try it again, maybe.
Yeah. I'll take it. So, on that last weigh-in, I'll be honest, I initially weighed in at 400.1, right? And then I re-weighed, and I made sure to breathe out as much as possible so I could just get under that 400 mark. But at home, my scale weighed me at 398 this morning. So, I'm going to take 399.9 as a win. And go into this next week energized and ready to lose some more. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you guys have a wonderful week. So, it's been a while. There's been a lot of stuff weighing heavy on my mind in this past year, and I finally took the needed time off to get better. Slow weight loss has been a part of my frustrations, but honestly, it has really just been a side effect of everything else. Between my desire to be in a different profession and the student loan debt that is holding me back, I felt as though I was trapped. I overwhelmed myself with projects, and when they fell through or just got put on hold, I felt lost. In my time off, I was able to work through these negative emotions. I reached out to family and friends, and through many deep conversations, I was able to come back with a new perspective and understanding. I started this channel with a pretty heavy focus on filmmaking, and weight loss was just a part of that. But over the years, it slowly became the main focus. I do not think this was a coincidence. While I want to be at the end of my journey and move on to focus on other things, it may not be what I'm ready for. I'm learning that I need to be more patient and have a little faith. All right, today we are going to do what, Andrea?
Run a 5K, maybe?
No, we're running it. We're running the 5K, and it is my second time. If you want to see that video, I'll link it somewhere around here. And this is your first time.
It is.
So, Stephanie got us both eventually. So, Stephanie is our family member, my cousin. What is the relation?
She's my niece.
So,
but I shouldn't say that because that means that I'm that much older than you.
Yeah, that just makes this ever so more impressive for you.
Oh no.
That's what it is. There is snow on the ground. Was not expecting that, but we're gonna be going for it no matter what. So, how are you feeling?
Nervous and excited though.
Yeah. Well, and I guess we should give
me at like 4 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Right? How you're feeling? Sore, tired, exhausted, dead.
Am I really live?
But I just want to give a little bit more backstory on Andrea here. How much weight have you lost total?
Total for my absolute heaviest?
Yeah.
105, 110.
Yeah. She's lost over the 100, guys. We need to do a celebration for you at some point.
We do.
I keep saying it, and I just don't have anything planned.
What, since February?
Yeah.
That I've been at that mark.
So, at some point... Hold it steady. That's impressive. And you used Weight Watchers to do so.
Right.
So.
Yep. Weight Watchers, hardcore, and my personality is the type where I could not cheat whatsoever because if I cheated once, then I cheated all the time. So I totally went cray-cray.
Yeah.
But yeah, in exercise. I walked and walked and walked and walked and walked. And then suddenly I felt the need for speed. And now I run.
Exactly.
Because of you.
Oh, man. It's interesting how once you have the ability to do something that you couldn't do before, it's like, I just want to do it. Like doing these 5Ks, it's like, oh, something that I couldn't do before that I now can? Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Yes.
Cody, who you actually saw in my last video that I did a 5K, he's actually going to be joining us this time as well. And he's awesome. So, it's going to be a good day.
It is.
It's going to be a really good day. So we will see you at the race then. Yes, regardless of the snow. Is this your first 5K, Andrea?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
Never in a million years did I imagine that I'd ever want to, let alone actually do it.
Andrea, I didn't either, and now I've ran how many? 4?
I know James and I were talking about that on the way down, and I said, this week I was actually looking forward to, like, if I didn't want to run anymore, I didn't have to after today. But I was like, I hope I catch the
once you
get addicted to it.
James never thought that he was gonna do it, and
I know,
look at
I
him.
was doing it a second time.
Round 2.
So maybe, I don't know.
It
old
is a
lady.
bug because like I haven't ran since this spring, and like being here today, like I'm like maybe I should run again.
Oh, Cody's turn. Woo! There you go. You know what that means?
What?
You're official.
I'm official. Right.
You're official. Yeah, don't biff it. That'd be bad. And I'm not stopping. I got time to keep. I started the race off with a ton of energy, hoping to set a new personal best. But as time went on, that energy did fade. And all that was left holding me accountable was pure determination and the encouragement from those around me.
She's got her phone out, James. She's got her phone out. We gotta go. We gotta go. There we go. We've been running this whole time!
Something different that you might notice is that there were always runners with me. I even finished before a majority of the people involved. Well, that's because the run was unique. There were stations throughout the course that tested how Wisconsin did. Station 1 had you consume a brat with bun. Station 2 had you eat a full bag of cheese curds. And Station 3 had a cup of beer to wash it all down. I decided to opt out of these. Just like last time, I used objects as markers to start and stop my jogging sprints.
Oh, we're gonna try to top the hill. We're going down the hill. You got it in you?
There's the trainer coming out.
You got it in you?
We'll see.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Big tree. Too big tree. From the cones.
There?
Yep. No, not that big tree.
Ready? Downhill.
Come on.
Alright, let's go. Even when my family wasn't there setting them for me, I used this method to keep my time in check. While I kind of knew what to expect going into this 5K, there was one thing that really caught me off guard. The hills. Where I live, there's barely any change in elevation. But for this run, there sure was. For the most part, it wasn't too bad, but the hill at the end was a crushing blow to my hope of setting a better time. Check out ahead of us. Not looking forward to it.
As it's hailing down.
Yeah. Regardless, I pressed on, knowing that even finishing the race would be an accomplishment in itself. As we rounded the final corner and the finish line came into sight, my hope began to return. Even if I didn't get my best time, I wasn't ready to give up trying. Ready to rock it?
Let's do this.
What was your time last year?
54 something.
You beat it, 53.
Yep, you heard him right. Even with the hills, I still set a better time than last year. And after looking at the app that I used to track my run, I actually found out that I shaved off a whole 2 minutes. Now, I know that 2 minutes doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it really meant a lot to me.
Woo! We're live.
So how was your first 5K?
I liked it.
Yeah,
I think I'm hooked.
you're hooked. Good. We'll have to do another one.
Done a couple of them. I like hitting the middle of them up.
Oh, see,
yeah,
I didn't do
was
that part.
No, I don't think I'll ever do that again.
Yeah. Good experience. I set a new personal best. Technically, you set a personal best.
I did. My one and only.
Yep.
Depending on how long my stubs were, I don't know if I did.
Thumbs up.
Kind of did it.
Thumbs up. And you ready? We're going to do this for Joe. 1, 2, 3. Yeet! Well, it's that time of the week again. Time to go get weighed. This week, I was right back on track, following everything as I should. And I think we're going to see some good results from it because according to my scale at home, I am still going down. Just have to get weighed officially now. Before I go check the scale, I just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know that I'm doing so much better than I was a month ago. This year has been really rough for me. A lot of that has been pretty self-inflicted. A big part of that came from my impatience with my situation. Weight loss takes time, and I guess I had to come to the terms with that again and realize that even though I have come so far, right? Like I've lost over 150 pounds now. Getting close, hopefully, to 170 here. It's getting close, but with all of that success, I started to jump the gun on things that I thought I was ready for. And I came to realize that I need to just step back, breathe a bit, and realize that I still have a long ways to go. And even though I'm past that halfway mark of my initial goal of losing 300, I need to really hunker down and really focus to finish it out and to see it through. Because it is the most important thing that I need to tackle right now. Now, that's not to say that I won't practice other things, or that I won't do other things in visual effects, in the film industry, right? But I think my main focus needs to be these weekly videos and my weight loss. And that's what I'm going to focus on. That is my main objective. Well, with that being said, let's go see how I did this week. All right, guys, still going down. Now, granted, it has been a while since I weighed in, so it's not as impressive as I would have liked it to be. But like I said, I kind of took a break in here, both to kind of hang out with family, hang out with friends. I watched my calories, but I wasn't so strict on the macros, and I did have a break day here and there. So with that in mind, I think it went all right. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you guys have a wonderful week.